An even greater test, or so it appeared at the time, was the visit of reigning champions Arsenal. Certainly in the season's early throes, it was felt that anyone who beat the Gunners or finished above them wouldn't be far away from the Championship or a place in Europe. But Arsenal clearly weren't the team of Scrooges that hardly gave anything away during 90-91, and that's not taking anything away from Everton. It was a fine performance, and it could have been more. What a pity that Beardsley looks like an international of genuine pedigree on only the odd occasion. Beardsley was once again the brains behind the operation, but pound for pound, no one punched his weight better than the diminutive Mark Ward. Once an Evertonian, always an Evertonian, might be Ward's motto. That really was a tremendous strike, but not the first time David Seaman has been caught out from that sort of range. Although, in fairness to England's number 2, 3, or is it 4, the flight trajectory altered after the ball nicked off Everill's back. Defence was the foundation of Arsenal's 91 championship, but it didn't look anywhere near as solid until the last couple of months of the season. They got themselves in all of a tizzy here. Beardsley with that familiar little shimmy. To Cottee for 2-0. Everton were a mite fortunate to get the third simply because Mark Ward's free kick was deflected one way, with Seaman going the other. But the goal of the match came from Arsenal. It takes a special kind of shot to beat Southall. All ends up, particularly from outside the penalty area. And Nigel Winterburn came up with just that after Perry Groves had done an overhead and Merson hadn't got on the end of the volley.
Manchester City have a familiar problem to deal with here. An Andy Hinchcliffe corner whipped in from the right-hand side. It was a productive source for them in his City days. And he's a productive source for Everton, is he? No, smuggled off the line from Beardsley's header. Referee looked to his linesman, didn't cross the line. Peter Beardsley's header. I think it was close again, wasn't it? Atterveld in towards Beardsley. Keith Curl lost it, and Peter Beardsley gobbled it up. 3 in a row for Peter Beardsley. Everton take the lead. What a heroic attempt this has been by Manchester City to put it round. Adrian Heath struck Dave Watson. Still a chance for Colin Hendry. Smuggled away by Ward. Penalty. Ward held Hendry in the penalty area, and the referee has pointed to the spot. Well, what a moment for the 20-year-old from Northern Ireland. Michael Hughes, in his first full game in the First Division, in stoppage time against Neville Southall. Oh, it's saved. You've got to feel for him.
There are two striking similarities between Everton and Norwich. Both sides are capable of playing delightful football. On the other hand, and which is a constant irritation to the fans, they repeatedly fail to win the games which really matter. Everton were already losing touch with the leading group, and given the encouragement of an opportunist goal by Mark Ward, should have gone on to win. Now, football folk do have an expression, you know the one: we should have killed the game off. As it was, Everton lacked the necessary thrust despite a marvellous effort by Mike Newell after Beardsley had released Beardsley down the right. Everton proving once again they can turn on the style with craft and movement given the space in which to do it. But successful sides don't allow their opponents time and space to do the same. Caught out down the left. Caught out on the right. And caught out in the middle. Dave Phillips into the bottom right corner. From the same kind of range, Nigel Winterburn hit the top left.